A huge explosion has gone off in Beirut, Lebanon. No official reports are out yet, but a lot of theories are going around. Of course, we've heard the firework theory, but I don't think there's much to that. Recently, Israel has come out and said that the warehouse that blew up was where Hezbollah stored guided missiles. Was it an accident by the incompetent terrorist organization Hezbollah? Was it an Israeli strike? Or was it fireworks? Let's get into it. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I must bring you the breaking news. So, today's video is going to be short and sweet. It's going to be short, but it's not going to be sweet. It's not going to be sweet at all, actually. It's going to be pretty depressing. So, earlier today, August 4th, 2020, a massive explosion went off in Beirut. Actually, it was 2 explosions, and that detail will be important later. The blast was so big that it could even be heard on the island of Cyprus. Let's watch the blast from a couple different angles.
What? What?
In these situations, when a relatively small explosion is followed by a massive explosion, it tends to be the footprints of an airstrike. The first bomb comes from the airplane, drops, and ignites the second explosion. Now, thinking that it could have been an airstrike, is it a coincidence that today Israeli fighter jets were spotted on the skies of Tel Aviv? Does it have to do with Lebanon? Or maybe does it have to do with the fact that the IDF and the Air Force, since the blast, have been on red alert? Or, this one's even more probable, earlier today, the Israeli Air Force did some air raids on Syria because a Syrian terrorist cell was planning on placing explosives on the Syrian-Israeli border. Which one of those is more probable? Hezbollah told OTV Lebanon that there's no truth to reports that the explosions were caused by Israeli airstrikes on Hezbollah weapons at the Beirut port. Interestingly, Al Arabiya, a journalist organization in Lebanon, has said that Hezbollah fighters and members of the Hezbollah organization were spotted at the port following the explosion. And Al Arabiya also reported that the explosion was at a warehouse where, like the Israeli government said, Hezbollah kept guided missiles and many other weapons. Another fun coincidence is that several members of Hezbollah are on trial this week for the murder of the ex-prime minister of Lebanon. And the verdict on the case is expected on Friday. Could this be connected? I guess we're going to have to wait and see the official reports. Hopefully, it won't be about fireworks. Actually, hopefully it will be about fireworks. I don't want the reality of Hezbollah storing guided missiles in Lebanon to be true, and I don't want Israel doing airstrikes where civilians get hurt. So, hopefully, it was fireworks. What do you think? Comment down below. Like, subscribe. Ginger out.